This is what I got from Jeff. Here's the new Pacmaze LED board. I think he's got 2 yellow and 2 red for each one of the circles. I also got some tubes and sticky paper, and these tubes are used to go over the circles before you put the board on, and that keeps the colors from bleeding through from one circle to the other. The sticky paper is used to, you put the plastic tubes on the sticky paper and put them all on it at once, and then you put rubber cement on them, and the sticky paper will help to keep it less of a mess before you put them onto the underside of the playfield. Well, this is the back of a Pac-Man pinball machine. This is the playfield, and on the back there is, right in the middle, that green board is the Pacmaze, and it has incandescent lights on it that for red and for yellow. And when I first heard that I was going to be getting a test board from Jeff with the LEDs, I had visions of sugar plums running through my head. No, I think that's visions of sugar plums dancing in my head. Yeah, pretty sure about that. Anyway, it's the wrong season for that, but I did have visions of parts being in the way that I would have to remove to get to this board. And as you can see, the board is just sitting right out in the open, and it should be easy to take apart. And that's what I'm going to do next. So we're going to focus in on this board. Machine is off. This is my grandfather's work lamp, and I don't know how old it is, but it's really old, and it still works. Thank you, Grandpa. So we've got some of these nylocks to take off, and looks like someone's already taken off 2 for me. It's very kind to do that for me. We'll just take this off. First thing I want to do is I want to take these jumpers off. And they're pretty obvious which one goes where, top and bottom. So I shouldn't have a problem getting them back on right. I'll just take these off. And this is a 5/16 socket. So that's what you're probably going to need to get these off. So this board should come off right off now. And we'll just pull it off. There it is. And as you can see, one of these yellow little plastic pieces is put this back up here so you can see it. One of these plastic yellow pieces have come off, and the lamps in here, I think they're 7381s, and you can see what they look like. I'll take one of these off. They have little prongs and little tiny incandescent lamps, and they just go in here. The problem is they like all incandescent lights, they burn out after a while. So we'll put this back in here. After you remove the old board, you're going to need to remove these rubber grommets that are on here and then put them back onto the new board. So I'm going to do that now. That's it. It's ready to go on. Okay, so I'm ready to put this new board in. And it's pretty simple. These LEDs are going to go down. You should have tubes in place here. I'm not going to do that for this demonstration. But these connectors go on the right. And these sleeves, these metal sleeves inside these grommets, you want to be really careful because those come out. And they come out easily. And if they get stuck in this machine somewhere, it'll take you half an hour or more to find it. So I'm going to be really careful lining this up. Let's see. That's got that one. That's got that one. That's got that one. And that's it. It's on. Thank goodness I haven't lost any parts. Now I just have to put these nuts on without losing them. I can get into some of these parts here, and Murphy's Law says it's going to go into the part where you can't find it. It's going to be the hardest to find, and there's lots of places for these things to get stuck. So let's put these nuts back on. Let's not drop any. Doesn't take much to dry. These tighten up very quickly. You're not going to need to spin them much. And we'll get these connectors on. And that's one. And that's two. And looks like we're good to go. Brand new Pacmaze board. You can see he's got a little cutout here for this lamp socket. So, okay, well, that's it. Well, let's power this puppy up and see what we've got.
Pac-Man.
And we've got lights.
Pac-Man.
One of the things I've noticed about this LED board is that the reds are much brighter than the incandescent board. They really stand out. As you can see in this volley sequence,
Pac-Man.
well, let's play a game of pinball. See what we've got here.
Slow. Skill shot ahead.